And also, like, he would know the legend. I don't know, he just doesn't seem like a person to do it.
Not a word. Into your clothes and come.
Oh.
I'll wait for you in the sitting room.
I'll wait for you in the sitting room.
I've just received a note from Inspector Lestrade. A letter from the suburbs. He is in need of my presence.
I think Mr. Watson is very tired.
It has always turned out to be entirely justified. I fancy that every one of his cases has found its way into your collection.
Yes, they all seem worthy of...
However, I regret your fatal habit of looking at everything from the point of view of a story instead of a scientific exercise.
Oh, Holmes, you...
I beg your pardon, I digress. It would be much better to examine this letter than to try to convince you.
Ah, okay. Origin Angel says, it was a weak case overall. There was no clear killer based on the evidence. Basically, the reason it was that guy because you lacked a clear motive for the other. For me, the Pinkin had the most clear motive, I say. Ooh, my sexy face. Is the lady still there? Oh my gosh. She really likes there. Every day, every night.
The letter is on the table, Holmes. You should take it, please.
My goodness.
It was my favorite case for the puzzles, but I agree that the answer doesn't make clear sense.
Why do you think it was the other guy, the
one with the hair.
yeah.
Weird hair. First I was like, it's the owner because the knife was discovered someplace else.
Right. And also like he will lose money from it.
Yeah.
And he seemed like a greedy person.
And then I was like, well, it's the crazy guy because he's crazy.
Oh, well, I don't think it's crazy guy because he's crazy. And like if he did it, then I don't think he would have melted the coin.
Yeah.
Because he saw it happen and he got scared and he thought he's gonna get cursed also. That's why he tossed the coin. Like, I don't think a murderer would leave I don't know, evidence in the scene.
Yeah.
So he just, the third choice was like, okay, well there's no other person.
Yeah.
Seriously?
That's where I went with it.
Oh man. This was a weak case. Okay.
I like the puzzles though.
I think that was just because he was a bit of a... Oh man. Well, let's read the letter of what happened. Mr. Holmes, today is the very first time that I have been allowed to write a single letter, and you are the first person whom I would wish to address. I spent all that I have done, but at the same time I found myself grateful for your uncovering the truth. It has given me an enormous life lesson. I also thank you for my conditional sentence, for soon I may be able to live a fulfilling life once again and not be condemned by society. Yours sincerely, Percival Blinkhorn. Oh shoot! Aww. I thought we would keep the golden knife, but I guess we should give it to the museum. At least we got the silver knife for it. Got bloodbath. Well, I mean, like, also, the champagne is that it's expensive. So if it was the bathhouse owner, he has money to buy it. Where, like, cause it's like a fancy outfit and everything. But the other guy, his outfit was like not wealthy, and he had like a dirt all like over his sleeves and everything. So, oh my gosh, I know Watson. He just, yeah, he would have not be able to buy that champagne. But anyways, let's read the letter.
The letter is on the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
Seriously? Where is it? On this table? That is certainly... Oh my god, I'm in this room! This table. Let's see. Sherlock Holmes.
A wax seal with the monogram E.B.
Easy bagel. Easy bake.
A wax seal with the monogram E.
Oh, I thought we will open it. Brackenstall?
The Brackenstall family coat of arms.
Oh. Alright, well let's open it up, shall we?
I can tell from Lestrade's handwriting that he was in a hurry when he wrote this letter.
Abby Gang, Marsham, Kent. My dear Mr. Holmes, I should be very glad of your imminent assistance in what promised to be made remarkable case. It is something quite in your line. Except for releasing the lady, I will see that everything is kept exactly as I have found it. But I beg you not to lose an instant, as it is difficult to leave Sir Eustace here. Your faithfully, Inspector Lestrade.
So, what is it, Holmes?
Promising, as always. It appears to be a case of murder.
So you believe that Sir Eustace is dead?
I should say so. Lestrade wouldn't have sent for me for less. His writing shows considerable agitation, and he is not an emotional man.
Oh, yeah.
These people belong to high society. The quality of the writing paper, the EB monogram, their coat of arms. The crime was committed before midnight.
Holmes, how can you possibly tell?
Well, it is all thanks to Lestrade. He wrote his letter at 3:30 in the morning. Imagine the chain of events before that. The local police had to be called in. Scotland Yard was notified. Lestrade himself had to make haste there, and finally compose the letter he sent to me. All of that makes for a fair night's work.
It makes sense. Lestrade also speaks of the woman he released.
That seems to indicate that she had been held somewhere during the crime.
Oh, what
What
the heck happened in the background?
Let us find a cab and go to Abbey Grange immediately. I live in hope of an interesting morning.
We need elevator music in this game. There we go. Hey, guys. What's up? Oh, wow. Big paintings.
Ah, Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson, here you are. I'm very glad that you have come, but perhaps I should not have troubled you after all.
And why is that?
Lady Brackenstall has come to her senses. She has given so clear an account of the affair that there is not much left for us to do. You remember that Lewisham gang of burglars?
What, the three Randalls?
Exactly. The father and two sons. It's their work. They stole a silver service, which is of great value.
Jeeves.
So this Brackenstall is dead, then?
Yes. His head was knocked in with his own poker.
A violent act of aggression.
Yes, the poor lady. She has had a most dreadful experience. She was assaulted and tied to a
I
chair.
think she's a
I
murderer.
think that you would best see her and hear her account of the facts. She's in the morning room with her maid, Teresa Wright,
Where is the body of the deceased?
in the dining room.
Oh. God damn it.
We haven't touched anything.
All right, I'm going to examine it.
Very good, Watson.
Alright. Well, you guys missed a bunch. I don't know why you don't tell me earlier. No, I'm just kidding. You didn't miss anything. So we got to this place thinking of the case of murder, but apparently it's not a murder. Well, Lestrade believes it's not a murder.
Sir Warthen Brackenstall.
He believes it was just an accident that happened here.
Lord Brigham Brackenstall.
Why do they have little pink under their eyes?
Lord Ramsay Brackenstall.
They look all the same for some reason.
Baron Lyndon Brackenstall.
Weird.
Lady Brackenstall.
Oh, not this room. Alright. The game sounds a little low. Yeah, I didn't touch that. I didn't touch the sound at all. I don't know. I guess I'll increase it. Wow.
Ladies, allow me to introduce
Oh, shoot.
myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting Inspector Lestrade in this investigation.
Mr. Holmes, I am the wife of Sir Eustace Brackenstall. We were married only a year ago.
I am
Oh,
sorry,
no.
Holmes. Please accept my deepest condolences.
I suppose that it is no use my attempting to conceal that our marriage has not been a happy one. I fear that all would tell you that, even if I were to attempt to deny it.
What happened last night? Your
Can you
face.
describe to me the events of yesterday evening?
Is it really necessary? I have already told Inspector Lestrade all that happened.
Yes, madam, it is.
I will tell you then.
Oh man.
Sir Eustace retired about 10:30. I sat in this room until after 11, absorbed in a book.
I can make it louder. Hold on. She kind of speaks in a whispery sound, I have to say.
Upstairs, I entered the dining room to fetch a candle and... oh God.
Please, go on.
As I approached the French window, I found myself face to face with an elderly, broad-shouldered man who had just stepped into the room. Close behind the first man, I saw two others. One of them struck me a savage blow with his fist and
Oh,
felled me
fuck.
unconscious to the ground.
And then?
When I came to myself, I found that they had secured me tightly to a dining room chair. It was at that instant my unfortunate husband entered the room.
Oh
He fought
no.
with the intruders?
Yes, I think he had heard them, for he was holding his stick. But they were three, and he eventually succumbed. One of them, the elder one, struck him a terrible blow with the poker.
Oh.
I fainted once more. When I opened my eyes, they had withdrawn. Then my brave Teresa came to my assistance.
Not sure, man.
Did these three villains steal anything?
Yes, I found that they had taken the silver from the sideboard. But you can see for yourself in the dining room.
But it's just a silver. Not like a gold or gold coin or a lot of money. It's just a silver. Let's see. Well, this is the obvious, isn't it? Fresh bruises. Okay. Oop. Forward. Nice, ooh. Pale cheeks. Maybe she's, sick. Ooh, expensive stuff. Australian origin. Elegant dress. Married. I found everything. Oh, there's one more. Old bruises. Oh, so maybe the husband beat her up.
You mentioned that your marriage was not a happy one. Was there anything specific that was troubling you?
He was not a nice man when he was drunk. And he suffered from dark moods, but nothing else.
Fresh bruise. Old bruise.
The bruises on your hands are at least 1 week old. Your husband caused those bruises?
Oh, do you? Yes, he did. He was very angry at the time. Out of control. Again. Sir Eustace was a drunkard.
Ruby Crick, I don't know how I
Such a
fixed the
man for
game.
life is worse than death.
I just reinstalled is the
Ladyship.
uninstall, reinstall, uninstall for 2 or 3 times and they worked. So try that.
Teresa, I would like to hear your testimony.
So she fought 3 people. This Kung Fu lady. Are you really good at Kung Fu?
Window, I saw 3 men in the moonlight down by the lodge gate. But I thought nothing of it at the time. If I'd known...
And then?
I went to bed, and it was more than an hour after that I heard my mistress scream. And down I ran, to find her tied to the chair and him on the floor with his head smashed. That's all I know.
And then... Did she... Oh, I thought she fought them. She just kind of yelled or screamed or something? Oh. What is that? Brooch? Caring. Working hands. What the heck is that? Coffee stain. I thought she pooped on her apron. Hey yo, Stat. What up?
My mistress is very tired. Can't you allow her to her room?
What did you do to save her?
Oh, what a horrible thing to have happened.
Oh. Family business booming. The Randall Gang is back on the street. Less than a fortnight ago, this infamous family of burglars, the Randall as they are known, made their reappearance by way of brutal but successful intrusion into one of the wealthier homes in Sydenham. The police are already on their trail, however. The details of the crimes are being kept confidential, including that of the name of the victim. A witness was able to provide a precise description of all 3 men, and this will surely give the policemen a chance to complete their profile on this family of delinquents. We would take the liberty of reminding our esteemed readers about this highly dangerous band and to provide the full description as it is available at this moment. The gang has been in business for some considerable time, being a family of 3, a father and his 2 sons. The elder, Jack Randall, is a man in his 40s and already gray-haired, while of average height and build. Being the mastermind behind the burglars, he retains control over his 2 sons, both of whom are close in age but very different in appearance. The first one, William Randall, is tall and broad-shouldered with a small, disproportioned head. Oh, weird. The young brother, Melvin Randall, is of a somewhat weaker constitution and is as skinny as a rack. The gang is wanted not only for their frequent theft and break-ins, but for the exceptionally brutal pirate career they enjoy before the returning to England. Be alert, and may your valuables stay safe.
The description of the Randall Gang provided by Lady Brackenstall is identical to the one in the Times article.
That's just one clue, isn't it? Let's see. The robbery was faked and the whole story invented in order to blame Sir Eustace's death on Randall. The testimonies and evidence match and point to the Randall Gang. Well, we're not sure of that, do we? There's no evidence whatsoever. We just heard of her side. Picture. Oh. Something got scraped.
These scratches are most definitely made by the picture frame. This is Sir Eustace's safe. There may be something important inside. I must ask Lady Brackenstall to open it.
Hey, lady, could you open this for me?
This photograph of Lady Brackenstall and her maid Teresa was taken at a port. But which one?
Rotate. I was about to say rotate it. Deep. Rock of
So
Gibraltar.
the lady and her maid came from Australia a year and a half ago on this ship.
Huh. We can take things like that? Lady, could you open this lock, please?
Lady Brackenstall, could you open this wall safe?
No, it is my husband's safe. I do not know the combination.
We have to open it.
Now he's gonna
Your
open it.
ladyship. Let us try to open this safe.
Oh, this is gonna be
This
fun.
safe can be cracked. I only have to pay attention. The dial will vibrate when it is set to the correct number.
How the heck am I gonna feel the vibration? I'm using keyboard and the mouse. Sorry, I don't feel any vibration. How am I supposed to feel the vibration here? Oh! It's not, it's like it shows in the red line. Okay. I gotcha! Just, oh! There you go. Get a vibrating keyboard and a mouse. I don't know if I want that. That would be really weird. Oh. There you go! Too easy! Medical report. Sir Eustace, your current physical and mental state is of great concern. There are several signs of healthy decompensation. The last time that we met, your eyes were bloodshot and your skin was stained with yellow. There is particular odor from your breath that is common in those suffering from liver damage. Then there are the lung abscesses that we have discussed. The leg cramps you have described to me are caused by an alteration to the nervous system, which in turn is caused by an excess of alcohol. That includes the tremors. Your liver seems excessively hard at the time of your examination, which is a sign of an evolving cirrhosis. There are also signs of ascites fluid in the peritoneal cavity, which are evident with your swollen stomach. The pain beneath your left rib indicates a pancreatic malady, which may lead to fatal and fulminant pancreatitis. Your condition may pose a risk to others. Your excessive alcohol consumption lowers your self-control and heightens your aggression. I am available to help you with this problem. There are a number of treatment options.
Antique coins, possibly of value, but they're scattered without care. It is common practice to keep one's valuables in a safe behind a painting. It should not really pose a challenge for a criminal.
Huh. So it seems like the criminals weren't here for money. Doesn't seem like they...
Sir Warthen Brackenstall.
So they came in here, right? I mean, if it was a theft, then I think they would take everything.
What do you know about Sir Eustace, Inspector? What was his reputation?
A charming man when sober, but an absolute demon when he was drunk. Such moments he was apparently capable of anything. Why, Once he splashed fuel on Lady Brackenstall's door.
Oh my
set it
God.
alight. Another day he threw a decanter of wine at Miss Wright's head.
The alcohol seemed to madden him.
To the point that we were forced to intervene several times to avoid a scandal.
I think it's... it doesn't really have any connection here. Inspector's tale. Ah, there it is. Sir Eustace was violent towards his wife. But that doesn't mean that she killed him. Although it seems like things that are not much stolen. Oh my god, that scared the fuck out of me.
You should examine the body of Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
Oh.
The hunting scene.
Maybe since she's from Australia.
Sailor's knots. That's interesting. This rope was handled by the murderers. We need a scent hound to follow their trail. I will take it with me.
Oh, whoa.
This is the chair that Lady Brackenstall was tied to.
Nothing more? Why break all these?
A bottle of wine is missing here. This candlestick is valuable. It is interesting that it was not also stolen.
Yeah, I was about to say.
These wine bottles are expensive and mostly from France. An empty silverware box. It appears that the intruders have stolen the contents.
Why don't they steal the whole box?
Criminals did not thoroughly ransack the house. They only took a little silverware.
That's what I'm talking about.
A deer hunt. So, Watson, what have you learned from examining Sir Eustace's body?
Well, I can confirm that the death was instant. Sir Eustace was facing his attacker when he received the blow to his head. There are no other apparent injuries.
Let's see the...
The
Ooh.
head was cracked with the force of the blow.
That is kind of disgusting.
That must be the murder weapon. Barefoot. He had therefore been in bed and did not have time to fully dress.
Huh. So he heard, or maybe saw, 3 men coming in. And then maybe she didn't want to kill him. But he kind of like, hey, what the heck is this? And then he was drinking, so he was violent. And she's like, no, these are my friends who's gonna help me with all the stuff. And he's like, who, what? Ooh, die! And then they're like, fuck this. And then they, as a self-defense maybe, killed a noble. And as a person who is not a, like, who's in a state of noble, they, like, there's no way out of it without saying they're guilty. So she's like, oh no, well, to run away, let's make a scene, like, let's make a crime scene, so that it looks like you were trying to steal stuff from here.
Quite a large stick, a formidable weapon.
I think that is what happened here.
That must be the murder weapon.
Hello, Sant. Is there anything that I need to see? Doesn't seem like it. Ah, that is what I need to see.
It is covered in blood. Sir Eustace might have struck his head upon it while falling from the blow. That is one possible explanation.
There we go. Let's see if bent poker, fireplace grate, nope. The death of Sir Eustace could have been due to a poker blow. And there are more clues here. Where did... Oh! It evolved. Would it be a poker blow or deadly accident? The death of Sir Eustace could have been due to his accidentally striking his head on the fireplace gate. Oh, interesting. So maybe he was drunk and he discovered that she was talking to 3 men. And he's like, "Roar! What you doing at my house so late? I'm drunk." And then he like fell and then killed himself. Well, let's see the weapon.